Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get everything they want? It's as if they have an invisible magnet pulling success, wealth, and happiness their way, while others grapple to secure the merest hint of prosperity. It's easy to attribute it to luck, but what if there's more to it? What if there's a universal principle at play, silently governing the flow of abundance? This invisible force is what some refer to as the law of compensation, a principle that suggests there's a balance to everything in life. It's like an unseen hand, ensuring that what we give out in one form or another, we receive back. But what is this law of compensation? Who discovered it? And how can it be harnessed to create the life we desire? These intriguing questions are what we'll explore in this captivating journey. Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating world of the law of compensation. So, what exactly is this law of compensation we speak of? Well, let's dive right in. You see, the law of compensation is a universal principle that underpins life as we know it. It's this simple yet profound concept that you always receive back what you put in. Yes, it's that straightforward. It's a law that governs our actions and their outcomes, our deeds and their rewards. In essence, it's a cosmic system of checks and balances. You could think of it as a boomerang effect. Whatever you throw out into the universe, whether good or bad, will inevitably return to you. It's like a cosmic echo, reverberating through time and space. Now you may have heard similar principles being referred to as karma or the golden rule. These are all different names for the same truth. The law of compensation is the mechanism that drives these concepts. When we speak of karma, we're talking about the spiritual principle of cause and effect, where your actions in this life will affect your future lives. The golden rule, on the other hand, is a moral principle that advises us to treat others as we would like to be treated ourselves. But the law of compensation is not exclusive to spirituality or morality. It also applies to our everyday lives, our work, our relationships, and even our health. It's a law that transcends boundaries and permeates every aspect of our existence. For example, if you spend countless hours honing a skill, you'll inevitably become proficient at it. If you treat people with kindness and respect, you're more likely to be treated the same way. If you eat healthily and exercise regularly, your body will thank you for it. These are all examples of the law of compensation in action. It's a universal law that is always at work, whether we're aware of it or not. It's a reminder that our actions have consequences and that we are responsible for the energy we put out into the world. In other words, the energy you put out into the world always comes back to you, one way or another. Now that we understand what it is, who came up with this concept? The law of compensation was first introduced by none other than Ralph Waldo Emerson, a renowned philosopher and poet of the 19th century. He was a central figure in the Transcendentalist movement, a philosophical wave that believed in the inherent goodness of people and nature. Emerson was an influential thinker, and his ideas are still studied and celebrated today. His essay, aptly titled Compensation, published in the early 1800s, was the first to introduce the concept we're discussing today. In this essay, Emerson outlines his belief in a universal law, the law of compensation. He believed in a natural balance in the universe. He proposed that you can't gain anything without giving something in return. It's like the age-old saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch. According to Emerson, the universe operates on a system of give and take. This idea isn't just about material possessions or wealth. Emerson's law of compensation extends to all aspects of life: knowledge, love, justice, even happiness. He believed that for every act of kindness we perform, we receive kindness in return. For every injustice we commit, we'll face an equal consequence. It's a fascinating concept that ties into many philosophical and spiritual beliefs around karma and the golden rule. Emerson's law of compensation is a powerful concept that encourages us to be mindful of our actions, our decisions, and their consequences. It tells us that our actions, whether good or bad, will always yield a result, a compensation. Emerson's ideas have continued to resonate with people around the world, influencing many areas of life and thought. His law of compensation has been interpreted and applied in various ways. making it a significant concept in personal development and self-improvement. Emerson believed that for everything you gain, you lose something, and for everything you lose, you gain something. So let's delve into some examples of how this law plays out in our day-to-day lives. Let's put this theory into perspective with some real-life examples. Imagine a diligent student investing countless hours into their studies. They pore over textbooks, attend every class, and sacrifice their free time to gain knowledge. Over time, their efforts pay off. They excel in their exams, graduate with honors, and secure a well-paying job in their field. This progression is a clear example of the law of compensation at work. The students' hard work and dedication, their sacrifices, were compensated with academic success and a promising career. Let's consider another scenario, the realm of interpersonal relationships. Picture a person who consistently treats others with kindness, respect, and understanding. They listen when others talk, offer help when needed, and always aim to spread positivity. In return, they find that they are surrounded by friends who value and appreciate them, who reciprocate their kindness and respect. This person has created a positive environment around them through their actions, and thus they are compensated with love, appreciation, and a strong support system. Or how about the world of business? Entrepreneurs who invest time, effort, and resources into their ventures often see growth and success over time. They might face challenges and setbacks, but their persistent efforts, their willingness to learn and adapt, eventually lead to progress and prosperity. Here again, we see the law of compensation in action. Even in the realm of health and fitness, those who commit to regular exercise and healthy eating habits often reap the rewards of improved health, increased energy, and a more positive body image. Their commitment to their health is compensated with physical and mental well-being. In essence, the law of compensation is a universal principle that governs our lives, whether we realize it or not. It's the underlying force that ensures that our efforts, our actions, are met with corresponding outcomes, be it positive or negative. As you can see, the law of compensation is at work all around us, every day. Understanding the law of compensation is one thing, but how can we use it to our advantage, you may ask? Well, let's delve right into that. To harness the power of this universal law, we must first understand that the law of compensation is not a magic trick. It doesn't miraculously transform our lives overnight. Rather, it's a principle that guides us towards personal growth and success, a compass pointing us in the direction of self-improvement. Imagine the law of compensation as a seed. It's not enough to merely possess the seed. We must plant it, nourish it, and give it the care it needs to grow. Similarly, understanding the law of compensation is not enough. We must apply it in our lives. So how do we do this? The key lies in positivity, hard work, and kindness. Let's start with positivity. By maintaining a positive outlook, we invite positive outcomes into our lives. Remember, the energy we put out into the universe is the energy we receive in return. Next, hard work. The law of compensation assures us that our efforts will not go unrewarded. When we commit ourselves to a task, dedicating our time and energy, we are, in essence, investing in our future. This investment, like any other, will yield returns proportionate to our input. Lastly, kindness. This is perhaps the most beautiful aspect of the law of compensation. By being kind to others, we are not only making the world a better place, but also inviting kindness into our own lives. It's a cycle of positivity that ripples outwards, affecting all those in its path. So, to truly use the law of compensation to our advantage, we must cultivate positivity, work hard, and be kind to others. It's not always easy, but the rewards are certainly worth the effort. By understanding and applying the law of compensation, we can actively shape our lives for the better. In conclusion, the law of compensation is a powerful tool for self-improvement. We've journeyed together through its definition, a universal principle stating that you reap what you sow, that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. We've uncovered its origins, tracing it back to Ralph Waldo Emerson, a 19th century philosopher who made it popular with his profound insights into human nature and the universe. We've explored real-world examples, demonstrating how it manifests in our daily lives, from the simplest acts of kindness to the most complex business transactions. We've discussed how harnessing it can transform our lives by consciously choosing our actions and attitudes, knowing they'll come back to us in some form. As we part ways, take this wisdom with you. Let it guide your actions, your decisions, your interactions. Remember, what you put out into the world always comes back to you. So make it something good. We will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.